Nearly 6,000 feet above the sea level, snuggled amidst snow-capped peaks of the Hindu Kush mountain range, the Chitral Valley lies in the extreme north of Pakistan. At the northwestern side of Chitral Valley bordering Afghanistan lie the three magical valleys of Bombreit, Rambur and Barir, the homeland of the Kalash, generally known as the Kalasha people. The Kalasha, or the wearers of the black robe, are a Dardic people, whose origin and ancestry is enveloped in layers of mystery, while a legend says that 5 soldiers of the legions of Alexander the Great settled in Chitral and are the progenitors of the Kalasha. However, contemporary anthropologists have found no genetic linkages to either Greek or Macedonian bloodlines. Kalasha may well be the original inhabitants of their Shangri-La-like habitat. Kalash, an umbrella term, describes their tribe, their pre-Islamic religion, their language, and their society, the Kalashamun. The Kalashas have lived in peace and harmony amidst predominantly Muslim populations of Chitral for hundreds of years. According to their own accounts, they arrived in these valleys some 3,000 years ago and made these valleys their own home, and ruled over the Chitral Valley for around 200 years. Amongst their famous kings include the great Bola Sang and Rajavai. Today, the Kalasha are one of the world's endangered minorities, with a population of merely under 5,000 remaining. Kalasha are polytheistic, with a rich tapestry of deities and demigods, comparable to the pre-Islamic Indo-Iranian tradition. The most striking feature of the Kalashas' life is perhaps their religious festivals. Their festivals are held in accordance to the change in seasons. The Kalash men mark their religious rituals by offering sacrifices of food at their religious sites and offering prayers, while women join them in colorful communal dancing. The festival of Uchao, or Uchao as it's pronounced in the local Kalasha language, is one of the major summer festivals. The Kalasha churn and collect cheese in the pastures, bringing it to the valleys at the religious site of the Sajigor, where the distribution of the cheese takes place. Kalasha men in the meanwhile bake special breads in the open, which are later distributed amongst the entire community, along with the portions of the cheese earlier collected from the pastures. Women who remain within their houses also prepare pancakes like breads within their kitchens. These too are distributed amongst the entire tribe along with the cheese.
Jalan taki bagani. Jawa ki koni anisa haya temo toki. Jawa ki koni ateto iniru. Tro sabi ko iniru ya koni. Tagari jawa ki koni buzi ya koni kura laki. Chuchi garien goni. Lilo chamania goni sajivora. Garier. Dura rasa sapik bi. Atera jama biti, atera sarus biti, atera pawaji, suai kori, ate chamanian jo trapikan boji, goni, duran.
Young boys wash their hands and undertake to purify the Sajiko through juniper smoke before the further rituals commence.
जो लोग हमारे ऊपर चिरागांव में थे बकरियों के साथ वो इधर आए हुए हैं और गांव के लोग भी इधर जमा हो गए हैं। ये एक खुशी का मौका है, हमारा सालाना जो त्यौहार होता है उसमें जो हम चिरागांव से पनीर वगैरह लेके आते हैं वो तकसीम करते हैं। ये स्पेशली उन लोगों के लिए होता है जिनके माल मवेशी नहीं होते, जो गरीब होते हैं या दूसरे इलाकों से जो हमारे मेहमान आते हैं, हम उनको ये खिलाते हैं। एक तरफ से ये हमारे लिए एक फितराना भी है, क्योंकि हम जानवरों का जो पनीर होता है उसको सदक़े के तौर पे इस मौके पे लोगों को देते हैं। इधर का जो होता है वो स्पेशल 10 दिनों का बना के हम इधर लाते हैं और लोगों को इधर तकसीम कर देते हैं। इसके अलावा जो मर्द हजरात होते हैं वो यहाँ खा पी के जाते हैं और दूसरों को तकसीम करते हैं। जो घरों के लिए होते हैं वो आप देख सकते हैं कि उन्होंने अलहदा बना के साइटों पे रखी हुई है। यहाँ से जाने के बाद घरों में जो होते हैं अपने बहनों को, जो दूसरे रिश्तेदार हैं, उनको भी हिस्सा मिल जाता है इसमें से। इसके बाद जो हमारे आबाओ अजदाद हैं जो पहले हमसे गुजर गए, उनके के लिए भी यहाँ पे हिस्सा मुख्तस किया जाता है। जो जिंदा हैं हमारी बहनें होती हैं वगैरह, उनको भी हिस्सा मिल जाता है इसमें से।
Preparations for Uchao festival begin well before the festival itself, as women begin to weave, sew and work for festive gear. The vibrant motifs on their loose gowns are derived from the local fauna: the vine leaves, the plain foliage, the willow shrubs. A singular aspect of this festive outfit is the Kalasha women's headgear, the kopesi, comprising a band around the head covered by a canopy-like covering that trails down their backs. It is thus decked and encrusted with beads, cowrie shells, buttons, and old coins. The dress code is never complete without layers and layers of beaded necklaces. The spellbinding beat of the local drum is the clarion call for the community to assemble at the church, the sacred designated dancing spot. The boys will command playing of the drums. Men and women will recite primordial spiritual chantings. Women and girls will form crescent-like constellations. The dance begins. No one will be out of the step. Not a single beat missed. This is as if an earthly depiction of the spatial patterns of the satellites and stars observed ever so minutely by the Kalash from the mountain peaks, looking at the clear illuminated skies.
Daginay bashonu hani ki bodungar he daginayo bashonu hatemosho nam daginayo shoy. Daginay astai kumurote ashek. Ashek biti to no elti asul payan gani gari bagai. Gari tu boga watan dusto soma se wagda re. Wagda kori tufa ali ko ches jari she. Ase temo sora रहता है कि हवा पायान मुझे सारुस दोम अम्बोक कुशन कोम तू हाथों लोले तू क्षेत्र ओलिन किसा होता है बोयू का तो को युवा होता है जगह है बोयू का अंत कुशन दे हवा तो लाली में रहता है वे तेरा भी तेतान वक्ता हसे तान सारुदान गानी कुशन दोयन लालीरान हसे हया कुशन दोयन लालीरान खबर भी कोहस होई कि ऐसे कुशन जी खत्म हुई नो हुई वो ज़माना लोलिता या जोश बस या जोश कोइन बस नो हुई ते खबर गानी ते कि हसे उरा था कोते तोरी से असूल ते आते ते महासे है दागिना यो बाशोनु नेजी असूल नेजी हेरोला का शुरू का टोकी आलोयन हस बोधरुंगार Aí sar dia wasis pelo tirsitam ran bogudo sar uznik tirsitam ran o sosari puch kori ko tirsitam ran laka paya lava gweskuan barei payan gani sispel korau batam ran gari abire ran ki rogomula paitha fretam matera paido itam hes irsila hes pura ganto olu hes bo herola ke hangaya Daigina hiya basun te shiheli dagina ireshe te shuruk biti giras.
Baby,
Music and dance hold a central key significance in Kalasha's cultural and religious identity, and these are considered as means of reaching out to the spirits of their ancestors, the gods and the goddesses. As if in a rapture of ecstasy, girls, boys, women and men must follow the drumbeat up and down the twisted alleys in groups and make a dazzling display of their joyous assembly under the charsu. The dance is held during the day in Rambur Valley, and then the community travels to the next valley of Bombraith to repeat the ritual through the night until the dawn breaks. Beneath this rhapsody of bliss lurk the grim reality of external threats. The coerced and cajoled conversions into different other religions, the swamping of the three Kalasha valleys by religious missionaries, and the omnipresence of the spoils of the technical and industrial advancement.
Tapa ispash ki ispa kalya jash ki bo pasmada ispa ansa de pasmada iya asusi ta ispash kosi ki hari masapo ispa khiale la khosi hari masapo khiale la khosi kos masapo mu ispa luno dosi kos kya masap boyan ispa hari kisma ansa hari masapo de ispa khar kos khiale la khosi ispa ani ash sadaro ispa mu ya tilchal no bo ispa changi seno ispa kos mu ya ispa ish kya ispa hari khyo poshi ispa burdu isi.
Yet there is hope. The spirit of the Kalashas lives on, and the community, cognizant of the seemingly insurmountable challenge, is resilient. The resolve to blend the heritage with modernity is intense.
हम यहाँ आके बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी महसूस कर रहे हैं, हमें बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी मिल रही है। एक तो ये हमारे त्यौहार हमारे मज़हब का हिस्सा है, जो टूरिस्ट भी आते हैं हम उन्हें देख के भी खुशी महसूस करते हैं कि वो भी हमारे जो त्यौहार है उसको देखते हैं और एंजॉय करते हैं।
And so says an old Kalasha song, may the drums never cease to beat, may the dancing steps never tire, may the birds forever sing, and the flowers forever bloom.